Hello Dale, this is Tim over at Woody's Restorations. I'm out at the boat now, as you can see, and I wanted to walk around and give you a quick overview of what I've found after my inspection yesterday. I think we're going to start with your transom, and again, you know that we were inspecting in the dark, so I wasn't able to see a whole lot, but now I have a better idea of what's going on. What I found is that, I'll try and show you here. Okay, here's a screwdriver. We have the two stringers that run about the length of the boat, which are your main structural supports. Unfortunately, what's happened here is not only do we have the transom rotted out, but as I'll try and show you, if you can see down into this hole, and there we go, this is the end of one of your stringers, and you can see that I'm taking this screwdriver and I'm not feeling any wood. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm actually pulling out rotted wood from the end of the stringer. Again, we have the same problem on the port side, and I'm getting out of this side, outside the stringer. This is part of the foam core that's in the bottom of your boat. And again, it's very hard to see at this point, but you can see how far the screwdriver is going into the back of the boat. This is, well, not a good thing, but not the end of the world either. I have to approach the repairs a little bit differently at this point. I was thinking that I would be able to just cut out the transom of the boat and replace, but now since we have a stringer issue, what I'm going to need to do is separate basically the top half of your boat from, as you can see by my finger, on this line, there's a separation point where I can take the top off the boat, hull remaining, and floor or decking remaining in. After I would have to, looking back towards the stern, I believe I can pull your carpeting up to a point where I'd be able to cut the deck out. I believe that the rot in your stringers is going to run about 2 feet up from the transom, just as a guess. So I would be cutting probably close to the back of your seats in here across the boat after the carpeting has been pulled back and removed. This obviously means that a lot of the interior has to come out, which there isn't much. Fortunately, the seats, possibly a few other items, but that's how we kind of have to attack this. The stringers are obviously vital to the structure. You already know what happens with your transom going out. Well, the bottom of your boat is going to start flexing up and down and cracking. I guess I wanted to point these things out to you first to see where we're at. A couple other things here are, Paul has buffed this spot on your gel coat. I'm looking down the line on the side of the boat where the black stripe used to be, and as you can see, the blue is real wavy at the top. Between buffing the boat or painting the blue section, I think the time is a wash between the two. By painting, you would have a much better job, and I would suggest going with taping off possibly at the blue line and painting the entire bottom blue. This also would give us the ability to match the transom in an exact fashion instead of trying to blend it in, which is what the plan was originally. I put together some hourly figures, or some hours on the boat. I'm looking at about 2 weeks to complete the process, plus materials at this point. The other thing I did pick up on is where the outboard was sitting before. I don't know if you can see this or not, but right here is a stress crack, and here is another stress crack. What this basically means is, yeah, it's repairable and not a huge deal. However, because the top of the boat is white and this would have to be painted, we would be looking at trying to blend in. I'm trying to figure out where to do that, but I believe a cut line on paint here, because I don't think we will get an exact match, along this line and following around the tub, basically. Also, we have a couple of stress cracks in the corner here that need to be addressed. One here and one over in the other corner here. We could address all of that and paint I'll just call it the tub section where the outboard sits, in that repair. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I will obviously forward this on to you, and you can take a look at it. I don't know, again, how great the pictures are going to be, but I think I've kind of given you an idea of how I want to attack this and see what your ideas are. We have a few other options too, depending on how you want to proceed with the project, but we can discuss those well, when we talk to you. That is about it for now, and we'll hopefully hear from you soon, or we'll be in touch. Take care. Bye now.